Blessed be and welcome YouTube viewers. This is Mystic Spirit, aka Cajun Witch. I'm coming to you from my kitchen. A little bit better light in here, so I wanted to show you a few things that I thought might interest you. Some divination tools and stuff that I use, and I'll start with this one, which is, I wanted to show you one of my travel altars. This is the main one that I use when I travel, and it has all these embellishments on the top and on the sides. And a friend of mine gave me the box and some of the items inside, and then I added to it. Okay, it opens up, and I'll show you what it looks like right here. It opens up, and I have, first thing is, I have my chalice. It's a little brass chalice. Really small. You can see the size of my hand, so you can see how small it is. Great for travel. I have my travel athame. It comes in the little unique little pouch. It's very sharp, and it's from Pakistania. And this is what it looks like, front and back. It's very sharp and a great travel athame. I have my two candle holders. They're very small, look like this. And I also have a white candle representing the goddess and a black candle that represents the god, which I pretty much am going to need to replace because it's starting to warp. I have my altar stone, which has the pentagram on it. My bell with a little pentagram that I drew. I have my lucky stone. My friend put that in here for me. It's a little 4-leaf clover. I have a package of altar incense. A package of sea salt. So if there's something I'm going to use on my altar, I want to make sure I'm able to, put there so you can see it. So I'm able to cleanse, that's what I'm trying to think of, cleanse whatever I plan on using. Also, I have my altar bowls, which are 2 shells, just 2 big shells. They're about the width of the palm of my hand. I'll keep those in there. Then I also, lastly, see if I can put it up right this time, have an altar cloth. And if I can get my hands around it, can you see it? Just a pentagram altar cloth. Smells like incense. Smells really good. And it all fits in there perfectly into this little box. So I have a chalice, my athame, I have my shells, my incense, my charm, little bell, my 2 candles, and my 2 candle holders. They all fit nicely in this little box. And that is my travel altar. Now, sorry, take a drink. Next thing I want to show you is my hand fasting cord. This is another box that I purchased from Goodwill. I love Goodwill shopping. That's the beautiful scene that's on the front of it. Now this box is very old. It was only $5.99 and I paid full price for it, but it's beautiful and it perfectly fit what I was going to do. And it has a little mirror on the inside. And the funny story behind this is it belonged to a girl named Marina Azarebo. I can't see the whole, Diablo. And she got this in 1948. So yeah, I wasn't even born. So that's pretty cool. And I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. The wording is right there in the mirror. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, it's home to my hand fasting cord. It's the only thing I keep in there. But this is my hand fasting cord, very long. probably longer than it's supposed to be, but I like them long. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is my side. It has a pentacle, and then it has a little flying witch right here, which represents me, and then the heart, which represents my undying love for my husband. It's braided, beautiful braid. Oops, I dropped part of it. That ain't good. The other side is my husband's side. It has the fleur-de-lis because he is a huge Saints fan, and we're both from Louisiana, and I am too, if you can't tell. And then he also has the pinnacle up there. I want to add like a fish because he loves to fish and stuff like that. And I have these tassels that I want to add sometime on there. But anyways, that's the only thing I keep in here is my cord. And I think it's a beautiful little box that it's in. It was well worth the $5.99. I would have paid more for it. The next thing I want to show you, the next box that I have is my tarot box, which I made myself. And the outside of it, I painted the outside of it. This is another box that I got from Hobby Lobby, and this was $4.99, and I got 40% off. Can you see that? $4.99. And I put the word tarot on it with some stickers that I had, and the triple moon with the pentacle in the middle, and it says Mystic Spirits Tarot. And suits its purpose very well. I have my tarot cards, which are in my the satin little bag that I made for it. You should always keep your tarot cards covered. You should never expose them to the elements or allow another person to touch your tarot cards. But if any beginners are out there and they want a little lesson in tarot, shoot me a message and subscribe to me and let me know that you are interested in a tarot tutorial, and I'll be glad to do one. I taught a couple of tarot classes in the past, and this is the tarot deck. This is my favorite tarot deck. I have 12 tarot decks, and 13 I'll show you the 13th one in a minute. No, this is the 12th one. I have 12 tarot decks. In this box, anyways, it's Color Your Tarot is the tarot deck that I have. Out of all of mine, I chose that one, and here's the little book that goes to it. It's by Liz Dean, and it's a very colorful, illustrated little book of all your tarot, of the how to begin the reading, different readings, the major arcana, and the minor, and it's a very fascinating book that came with it. If I ever need to refer back to it, then I always have it in this box. So it's really neat. And before I show you the tarot, this is another altar cloth that I use just for tarot card reading. It's a triple moon, and I got this on eBay, and it fits perfectly into the box. Now my tarot bag, it's satin. I bought like a half a yard of satin and made it. I did a drawstring top, and the ribbon, the cording around it is like a gold, iridescent gold and satin ribbon. Blah, I can't talk. And let me show you my tarot deck. I do work with this one quite often. Don't know why, but it just called out to me. So I want to show you this. This is that back side, and this is the front. And they've got some pretty cool cards. This is the Empress. This one's the Moon. And so I have that. And I keep them tightly wrapped. I talk to them often. The first time I got my tarot cards, I put them under my pillow for 7 days. Took them out each night. Sat with them, went through them. Got to know them. They got to know me. And now my energy is very well into them. So that is that. The next thing that I want to show you real quick, some of my divination tools that I use. This is one of 4 of my pendulums that I have. This is my chakra one. I use my pendulums every now and then, not as much as I should. I want to make a pendulum board, but this is just one of them that I pulled out. This is a worry stone. I use this when I'm worried. A friend of mine gifted this to me on Yule, and it really felt really good in my hand. And whenever I'm worried, I rub it, and it has this little pouch that it comes in, so I can take it anywhere with me. I have this travel tarot card set. This one's a Renaissance tarot card set, and it has some cute little pictures and stuff in it. But it's it looks like this on the back, and then it has some cute pictures in it to use. But I guess I better wrap it up because I see that my time I've gone over what I wanted to do because I can talk a lot. So I hope you enjoyed this little rundown of some of the items, divination items and stuff that I have. And I hope it's given you some ideas of how to do your own travel altar. And if you want to learn more about a lot of the divination tools and stuff, then subscribe to my channel. And with that being said, blessed be and have a great night.